Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 2 of season 3 of The Legend of Vox Machina. The last episode saw the gang, do a little scouting to just kind of see if any of Rashawn's claims are true. As it turns out, they in fact are. And they quickly learn that if they don't do something quick and find the other vestiges, they right now are not equipped to stand up to what Thordak has planned. They find themselves in Marquette and trying to track down another vestige, only to find that Ripley has got there before them, making off with it and, coming face to face with our good old Percival himself, just to find out that she's not alone. She's also made a pact with Orthax. What a twist that was. I can't wait to see what happens next, so let's go ahead and hop in. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for actually the entire episode. Over there, get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover in the channel. You also get to suggest and vote what movies to react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do with the things we do over here, but at the end of the day, I really appreciate if you enjoy this reaction. To leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. And with that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into Episode 2, Prisoners of Ank'Harel. Here we go.
His soul is ripe for the taking. Or we use him to give you thousands more chaos. I have the vestiges. We're nearly there. Very well. Awake at last. My sincerest apologies, Percival. I'm sure you remember how eager Orthax can be.
Orthax? It has a name?
Oh yeah, he never learned its name, did he?
We destroyed it.
You left it a whisper, but that whisper found me. Beautiful, isn't it? Without your design, we never would have been able to upgrade it.
Don't you dare pin your nosy on me. And what exactly do you plan on doing with it?
What you should have done long ago. Share your gifts with the wide, wide world.
Wait, does that mean to imply that... Oh, new intro. Let's go. Let's go! Oh. Oh, wait, was that? Whoa, who was that? The orb! Yeah, there's something ominous here going on. I feel even more strongly about that now that we got the intro now too. But we saw the whispered one, I presume, because we saw the orb. So that's gonna be coming back around, and we saw Pike in the vestige. At least that's what it looked like to me. I could have saw that wrong. But also along with that, we saw Keyleth, being the last one standing. And as you guys reinforced my belief that it was simply a glimpse of the future. No matter what happens, she's going to outlive them all because of what she is. Both being an elf and a druid and a Ashari. Whether they fall fighting this battle or live a long life, either way, she's going to see them all perish in the end, is the thing. And I guess that's what
your pepper box was a fine beginning.
Vax was seeing.
But imagine if there were 100, 1,000.
That's chaos.
That's equality. A weapon in the hand of every farm boy.
Wait, does that mean that anybody that dies at the hand of any weapon, their soul would be given to Orthax?
You and Orthax seem to have figured it out. What do you need me for?
Is there something she can't figure out? Oh.
The vestiges.
A power supply.
Oh.
Powder residue. No mistake. It was a pepper box.
Footprints. 2 sets.
2?
Came from over here. The killer didn't enter the same way we did. They came through this window. acid.
That's Eridose acid. We used it in the clasp.
Oh, I'm Vax. I was in the Thieves Guild. I'm so cool.
7 days a week.
Oh.
Balls, no, it's us, it's us.
Nice.
Homecoming will be the death of me.
Hope you've got some tour guide left in you.
It's interesting seeing him be like involved in the shenanigans.
Unfortunately. Come on.
Oh no, wait. Didn't like that.
Hey, that's my daughter up there. I know, look too young to be a dad, but yeah, are you gonna finish that? He's gonna need a few more.
Wow. What a dick. A smart dick, though.
Water over here.
I got this one.
Motherfucker.
Aw.
Orthax provided the inspiration. That plate can absorb fire.
And the cloak?
Cabal's ruin. It controls
that is one of them.
Magic.
You combine them. Create an arcane factory. Powered by vestiges. You want to mass produce your weapons. Even if it could work, it would release untold violence into the world. Once the weak rise up, what's to stop the oppressed from becoming oppressors?
That's why I need you. You understand humanity far more than I. My factory is inevitable. Wouldn't you rather be the one at the controls?
Only my hands.
I mean, that
Shubod's sensational
makes sense.
sundries?
Oh, that's great.
I'm sorry about earlier. I just...
Didn't believe me?
That's not true.
It's fine.
It has nothing to do with believing you. It's with the reality at hand.
Percy could be dead by now, and we have no idea where he is.
We'll think of something, sister.
How? If we lose him,
A taste of Taldore.
Bang, bang!
Oh, you got me! It's a pretty fun game.
Aww.
Have you ever seen weapons like that in real life? Mm-hmm. Oh. Can you tell me where?
Wow, good job, Grog.
Great work, buddies.
Right? Kids are so stupid. Sorry.
That's why he can connect so easily.
Past the Temple of Onyx.
Oh. Whoa.
Maybe 15? You were observed at the scene of Mrs. Asharu's murder. Surrender!
Oh no.
You know, there are times to talk and times to fight, but sometimes you just gotta...
Cheese it! Oh, whoa. Oh, the god, this music is so fucking good. Let's go. Aww. It's so awesome seeing Gilmore in action.
we can shake these guys on the way.
Oh!
Have to shake them too.
Gosh, my garbage!
Might have to rethink the whole shaking thing.
I said I didn't want to see you.
You're not making this easy on me, are you?
Did you make it easy on me and Mom?
That's extremely fair. I traveled thousands of miles for this conversation.
You came all this way for me.
No.
Yeah. I
No.
mean, technically, we needed this item that might help save the world, but you were right up there.
Of course.
Smooth.
You're my only family.
Fine. I'll put my flute away, and when I come back, say your piece.
Did you hear about the break-in at the archives? Someone got killed.
The hands out there looking for some foreigners, what did it?
Oh, I'd hate to be them. So we'll forge calls to him. Its heat fueling a world at war.
It is very disconcerting.
Orthax merely echoes my excitement.
That's the missing piece of the puzzle, isn't it? What does your smoke demon get from all this?
You can ask them yourself when you're finished.
But I already am. Your theory was correct. With magic and engineering, you can fashion an incredible power source.
But
or incinerate a maniac.
let's go.
No, we need him.
Let's go.
The plate!
Damn it. She's got 2 vestiges. No shit.
I thought I lost you.
I'm here, Vex'ahlia. I'm fine.
Oh god, or something happens to one of them. Oh god. I'm so afraid. The way everybody's been talking about this season, man. Oh! Hey, you've already died once. Stop it. God, her new gun is fucking sick, though.
It doesn't have to be this way, Percy. Find me when you're ready to accept.
You saved me. Twice.
What would you do without me?
Makdum!
Beramjan! By order of their highness, Jamon Saor, benevolent ruler of Ank'Harel, you are all under arrest.
Shit.
All right. What have you got to say?
You know what? It's kind of loud in here. You mind if we walk and talk?
What?
Great, come on.
I mean, it might be better to be
Okay,
inside
outside.
somewhere.
Spill it.
Nervous to talk to you. I mean, the truth is, when I'm on stage, I'm golden. But when the loot goes down, I don't know who I am.
And I'm supposed to help you figure it out.
No? Well, I mean, yes.
This way! Quickly, move!
Listen, I think one more drink would really help me open up.
Good thing he wasn't with the party. Oh, what are those?
If I hadn't gotten myself captured, we wouldn't be here.
To be fair,
There he goes
we
again.
did break a decent amount of laws finding you.
Their reverence.
Uh.
Jamon Saor.
Oh. No. Wait. Oh, or is it that little? Is it you or that?
It has been decades since such a heinous crime has been committed in Ank'Harel.
It was Ripley. She killed your friend. And she might be working with the Green Dragon, who's actually the one who sent us here, even though I said we probably shouldn't listen to her. And I'm not helping.
Nope.
I'm not helping, am I?
No, and you're drawing
Your
connections
Highness,
that are
please.
only there
We
because
are
of your
innocent.
bias.
Amongst your possessions were vestiges of divergence, just like the 2 missing from my archives. Were you not here to steal them?
Technically,
well,
yes,
yeah.
but we
Didn't?
And you, carrying a custom black powder weapon, the exact kind used in the crime. That alone is enough evidence to convict.
Oh no.
However, if you confess, I may show lenience. No, then I have no choice but to sentence all of Vox Machina to death.
Stop! It was me.
Percy!
I did it. I take full responsibility for the murder of Mistress Ashari. It's true. We came to rob you, but my friends took no part in the murder. Please release them. I throw myself upon your mercy.
Honesty is rare these days, and my people are nothing if not merciful.
Funny because
You are
this
all
isn't
hereby
honesty.
banished from Ank'Harel. Prepare him for the transformation.
Wait, what? One drink my ass.
You know, for a second, I thought you came back because you actually cared. But I should have known a mess like you can't change. Go back to your pathetic little adventures and leave me alone.
No, can't. Please don't go.
Oh.
I was trying to talk to Kaylie, but you guys were in trouble. I couldn't be in 2 places at once. Like, I blew it with her.
Oh, Scanlan, I'm sorry. Nobody gives a shit. We're going to kill Percy.
What?
You took a life, and while we will not take yours, we will transform it into something more honorable.
Oh.
Do you
Oh.
have any final words before you join my service?
I do.
That's what these things
To
are.
hear them are absent.
Objection! Damn.
Nice.
Your evidence? I have new eminence to present. You'll need my sword.
Oh.
Myth Carver.
Look into the blade,
Nice.
and you'll
Yes.
see the real culprit.
Can't have you watching.
Wow.
So you were telling the truth.
But you lied to me
In
about
light of
that.
this new evidence, the group known as Vox Machina is cleared of all charges.
Well, that was easy. Thank God for that vestige, man.
We thought we lost you there. Holy shit, Scanlan. I am so glad you found us.
Yeah. Me too.
You didn't need to take the blame.
But I am to blame for what I made, for letting it loose in the world, for not telling you Ripley was tracking us in Vasselheim. Seeing that demon, my demon, still alive, I was ashamed. And above all else,
Again,
I
he's
didn't
just
want
trying to
you see
blame
me
and
that
punish
way.
himself for
Drowning in
everything.
guilt won't bring you what you want.
And what is it I want?
Right, so I've been thinking long
No,
and hard
no, go
about our
back.
options.
What'd you come up with?
Well, nothing. I just wanted you to know I've been thinking.
Get it, buddies.
What options? Ripley got away with it. Without that vestige, we have no chance against Thordax fire.
That would be true if she had actually stolen the plate of the Dawn Martyr. I have
Oh,
witnessed
was it a
firsthand Thordax
duplicate?
fury.
A decoy?
I monitored his onslaught through Taldori, grimly aware that he or someone allied with him may come for the plate. I did the only responsible thing. I replaced it with a forgery.
What?
Well, look
And
at
where's the real
that.
one? And can we, like, just borrow it?
That may prove difficult. I hid it in a place beyond even Thordax's reach.
Of course you
Are you
did.
familiar with the Hells of Despath?
Hells?
Oh,
Hells?
lovely.
Blood and demons and all that cool shit? Oh, I mean, all that bad shit.
The plate is with a demon called Xerxes Ilares.
So if we want the plate, we have to go to...
Let's go. Hell yes, man. Dude, oh, this is so good. Dude, just hitting us with that fucking Ace Attorney meme was just fantastic. Not even meme, because it's in the game. But yeah, so like Orthax is teamed up with Ripley. Obviously, they have a mutual exchange for each other here. But at the end of the day, she's trying to, like she's always tried to do, like expand her science, experiment, create, and craft. And through this pepper box that Percy created, she sees this way to arm the downtrodden, to kind of give to people who get pushed around, bullied, or abused, a way to fight back in the world. I mean, there's a good cause there, but like Percy said, what's to stop them now that they have that power from turning into the exact same thing as their captors or their oppressors? Her and altruism doesn't seem like it goes hand in hand for me, so I don't know if there's something else she wants out of it. Because, I mean, we still really know not a lot about her or her past to begin with. What even led her to working with the Briarwoods and doing the things that she did there, I don't know. But then the question is, quite rightfully, is like, what does Orthax get out of this? My assumption would be that, you know, in making this alliance, when he made this pact with Percy, Percy would conjure this list, and then he would just offer those souls, the victims of that pepper box, to Orthax. I would only imagine that any of the weapons made by Ripley's factory, whatever souls those weapons take, and if those are mass produced and given to people all over the world, that would be an endless stream of souls for Orthax to consume. That's where I'm thinking this was meant to go, but obviously, no matter how good intentioned she may have seemed in that moment, and while she even tried to, like, you know, as she does, she's a manipulator, she's a little bit of her own deceiver in a way. She was like, hey, I'm going to do this with or without you. At least here, I'm offering you a chance to be at the reins. So if you don't trust me with how these things are done, because they will be made, you can at least feel some comfort in managing how they are distributed and stuff like that, or whatever. She just needs them to be made and put out into the world. But he's just like, nah, that kind of power doesn't need to be out there like that. I mean, hell, he barely has a good constraint on it himself. And again, as we see in our day and age, you know, the more weapons progress, the more they're tempted to be used, and just, it's a cycle. The more you escalate in your firepower, like, it just provokes the same response and it feeds itself. Just because you control that technology doesn't mean once yours is out there, somebody can't reverse engineer it and make their own version of it and just kind of, again, fuel that cycle. It's just like the dangers of any technology, really, at the end of the day, is how it ends up being used. And once it's out in the wild, there's no way to control how that is done. So Percy, trying to prevent any kind of chaos, or let alone just her getting what she wants, or Orthax, for that matter, getting what it wants, he destroys the machine that they were making, which turns out wasn't even the real vestige. So I'm surprised it even got that far. But it just does mean that whatever item Ripley did steal was in fact magical. So there is that, but she's got two vestiges, as it were. Or no, they thought she had two. She just has one. She has the cloak. That cloak is pretty sick. And it just makes me wonder who's going to end up with that one. Maybe Percy? That would be cool. I'm not sure who else it would be a good fit for. I mean, I think quite obviously Pike is going to end up with the chest plate. But yeah, I don't know. I thought that was pretty interesting. I loved all that. But again, Percy is like, no matter what, I mean, it's the life he's lived. You know, he carries so much on his shoulders. The loss of his family, being the only survivor for the longest time until he found out about his sister. Then there was the guilt of the fact that he didn't know about her survival about all this time and he just left her to their devices. To the fact that he couldn't stop the Briarwoods. He just keeps putting more and more and more things on his own shoulders. And it's almost like, you know, his family suffered and all this kind of stuff. And it's almost like he's trying to, like, punish himself in order to feel this pain, to equal out or equalize the guilt he feels for the actions that he's either survived or that he feels that he brought into the world. Obviously, he's afraid to really kind of latch down and, like, really connect with anybody, despite how strongly he and Vex feel for one another. They have these moments all throughout this. I mean, hell, she jumped in front of a bullet to save him, too. Their connection is strong. He's just afraid of that. Maybe not of that directly, but about what maybe he might bring into the equation, or that he's even capable of being happy. So maybe he's afraid to fully give in. Just like with Vax and Keyleth for the longest time. That uncertainty. And now it's these visions of the future. I mean, I think the opening sequence of the show just hard confirms what you guys had said on the comments of the last video, is that it is indeed just the inevitability of Keyleth is to be alone. And I think he just saw that, you know, her grieving their absence, because she's going to outlive them all. Whether they die fighting here or not, they will die of old age long before she does without any kind of intervention. If, like, they all live uneventful, you know, uninterfered lives, she's going to outlast them all. And that's what we saw, like, in the opening, like, one by one, everybody in the group faded away until she was all alone, and that's what he was seeing in that vision. Also, I completely forgot, because you guys reminded me, too, that Keyleth's biggest fear was her friends not living long enough to see her succeed. I think the way they framed that vision in the last episode made it seem like something nefarious rather than inevitable. And who knows if it is a vision brought on by, because some of the visions have been of these travesties, of these calamities and stuff like that. And then you have something like that. So I was just, my mind was like, are these possible futures, possible outcomes? Because like I said in the last one too, we do know the Matron confirmed that he is fate touched and he can kind of in a way, his actions can influence destiny. So that makes me think that maybe not every one of his visions could come true. Maybe they can be actually subverted. But that's just a thought that I had. He can't be afraid of that. He can't be afraid of what's going to happen. You know, and I think that's part of his journey, part of that leap of faith. And that's like the matron said, death is a natural part of the cycle. Like, that's what gives meaning to life. You know, the fact that she is grieving that hard is a sign that those feelings, that closeness, that connection she shared with the whole group is real and meant something, gives it value. Grog connecting with those children to figure out where Ripley's factory was a nice little touch. Loved all of that. Gilmore being in the mix, in the fray, and part of their scams was a lot of fun. Scanlan trying to connect with Kaylie and completely failing. He might have had a better chance had he not overheard the fact that his group was in trouble and being hunted by the city guard. That started to stress him out and exacerbate the tensions there already. But yeah, man, Ripley is something else. Like, these vestiges, whatever she's got going on that gives her that quip step that can almost seems like it matches Vax's is crazy. I don't know if that's a subset of the cloak itself on top of its redirection of magic or whatever, and then the way she can just kind of disappear. I mean, I'm sure maybe she's even got some other items or whatever, but who knows? And then I'm not sure who or what this ruler is of this place. I'm not sure what kind of species or race they are, but like when they entered the throne room, Vex's dragon sense went off and they came in strutting with a little baby dragon. So I don't know if like they're a dragonkin or a dragon in disguise like Rashawn was, or she just, you know, had her senses go off because of the little baby dragon. But the fact that their punishment here isn't death, isn't any of these other things, but they're going to transform you into these golems that are bound to serve them. I mean, it's its own kind of mercy, I guess, or hell, or whatever. I don't know what would be better in that case. We learned at least that the vestige is indeed safe, well, but in hell. The one that Ripley stole, while powerful enough to power the mechanism that she built, was not, in fact, vestige powerful, just regular old magic, which, I mean, goes to show that they can use magic to power these things, but it's not what she was expecting. So they did safeguard the actual vestige. So thankfully, I mean, we'll still have to get the one from Ripley no matter what. And it just makes me wonder, like, if, like, what would, like, the wielder of every vestige be like? Just if they had every piece. Though, like, you have two chess pieces. You have Vax's, and then you have this armor, this breastplate that they're after now, so you couldn't really wear both of those. Technically, I guess you could, but player-wise, character-wise, you couldn't. But in reality, you might be able to put the breastplate over top of Vax's leather armor. I just think it'd be wicked to see all those things go through, but it looks like the gang is taking a little field trip to hell. That's going to be fun. Can't wait to see that. But guys, I want to hear what you all think. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We're carrying the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you're a member of the channel, gives you access as well. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sherritt, York Korskov, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey L, Jake Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, and Sam Moyer. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.